following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
Place a quarter, Brazina?
Actually, he won't.
No, he will.
He didn't listen to any others, so...
Yeah, but he's not here for this one. So he'll listen. I know you listen. Red Shadow Legend.
Yes, Rosa? Hi, sweetie. I got a call associated with Pulp Job. Yeah, I know you probably don't want to talk about it, but it's come up at the office. They want to know, they're concerned about these drone things that you don't like, but they want to know if you still have any of your old work security stuff, or know anybody who still works there. Yes, just be easily bribable.
I mean, I know one or two people who still work there. I honestly haven't tried to see if my old security clearance works.
Yeah, they're thinking these drones are a bit sketchy, and they want to make sure that they're safe. So anything you can, just forward me anything you feel that you can share, and I'll pass them along.
Okay. Well, I could go now and see if what I can do. I'll get back to you in like half an hour.
Okay, roger that. You're such a sweetheart. Love you.
Love you.
Turn to the detective right after that. She's on the case.
Excellent. If she can get us unrestricted access to as much as possible, it would really help us out. Might actually let us get in and see what kind of algorithms and security they really have.
Come back in. Because I left it with her.
No,
Then I'll get back.
Okay.
Sorry. Needed to mention that we interrupted to just to get that back in.
That's pretty much it. You've got, I think, Xena and Xylo.
Zulu, I need you to construct a device which will be explosive that this cannot detect, concealed within something that they would normally not be able to scan through, like, let's say, a kitchen appliance that has like a kind of internal power core that would naturally be shielded. If we could remove that, put a thing in there, something that they won't go, that's rejected. That's supposed to be something we can't scan into. That's your job. Xena. You're with me.
Okay.
We're in a corridor, so I'm just actually like 4 feet off the ground. Well, that was less impressive than I thought it would be.
Where are we going?
Walk back to the elevator. We're going to just perform a few little tests on a drone.
Okay. An Asari freighter was attacked yesterday just over 4 million kilometers away from where a similar ship was attacked almost 3 months ago. In both cases, the shipments were transporting large quantities of Element Zero across the edge of Asari space. However, this time the entire ship was taken and the crew of the freighter Calixa was left to drift in a short-range shuttle. Similar to previous circumstances, the victims were quoted as claiming their attackers were Turians, several of whom exhibited biotic abilities. A spokesperson from the Turian hierarchy has agreed to liaise with the Asari government in investigating those responsible, and are providing a Turian frigate, the PFS Territonus, to border the territories where these attacks have happened.
Well, the timing of that couldn't be better.
Fiala. Hello? Fiala. I'm sending you a recording I just made of a news article. I think we should ask some of our intelligence gathering people to look into this. It could be something important that maybe we could deal with. Then data? Well, anyway, have fun with your mother, unless she's right there. In which case, hi, Fiala, Mom.
Hello, Logang.
I'm glad you're back together. Logan now.
It's always a very cool.
What While we're on that subject, what are you?
Oh, I'm sorry, Tiel.
to-
What are you wearing?
What are you in? When you deciding to? I mean, your mother was just at a museum when you.
I was going to call Shishishka and see if she wants to meet up. Because Mum wanted to meet her at least.
Yes, she'd be happy. She's always happy to get out of the house.
So we'll walk her up for her apartment and go to that cafe again.
Okay. Do that. That's going to take you a while to get there and everything. So back to, I suppose, Logan and Zala. Well, Logan and
All right. Well,
Zeta, actually.
Yes. I'm actually just going to look for like a place where drones are quite often flying underneath, where I can like walk up over top of them invisibly. Where there would be frequency.
There seems to be a big frequency around the docking ports. You would have noticed.
I'm
over
going to go
last
there.
week.
I'm going to get into an area above where they pass by frequently. Fabricate a listening device. This is a thing I can do. The smallest, lightest one I can.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to hold it. Tactical. Because if it has a visual detector, it's seeing because that would be sensitive. I'll just be a minute, did I say over my comms. I'll wait for a drone to pass and then just go. Let's see.
Security too.
Cans and does, not pots and pans.
Well, that's 13 on the dice.
That'll be enough.
That better be, because my dexterity is not going to be much of a plus.
But it's going to get you to at least 15, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're fine.
Yeah, the sniper has bad dex, right?
It's okay. It lands on the little drone and then
Follow it.
okay. Up on
Has it
your-
altered its trajectory or direction or anything?
Doesn't seem to have.
Come,
Well,
Dizzy!
you
We're
don't know
following
where
it!
it was set to go, but yeah.
We're following Dizzy!
It's too fast.
Get to the closest cab. Transfer the tracking thing to her Omni tool. Oh, actually, I can do that thing they do. Just set it on the dash in front of her.
Yeah, so this drone eventually goes
Obviously,
deeper
one with a
into the-
package on it, not an empty drone.
Yeah. Well, the thing would have landed on the package.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a lot easier to hit that than
Okay, so what's the haps?
you following it. Eventually goes into an industrial district a little deeper in, and then see it pull up to like a warehouse store.
What's the warehouse?
It's
Labels?
just weird.
Sorry.
Has it got a label or a sign?
It's
or-
got a sign on it. Yeah, man, it's going to make some pictures. Why not?
Okay, so not the post warehouse.
No.
And it
It's been
drops the
basically making
package
it-
off?
It seems to interact with the door panel, and then it just hovers there.
Park surreptitiously behind a billboard and watch it.
Okay, after about a minute, probably slightly less, a Asari opens up the door, and then the drone is like, package delivery. And then it opens up, and she reaches in and
Disconnect. That causes the when I lose the tracking thing, it causes it to dissolve.
yeah,
So she doesn't go, hey!
yeah.
Mazina, did you see what we just did?
I like that drone.
Yeah. Now, let's go to the post office and have one of these sent out.
I'm going to park in a place where we can run to and get in the thing.
Okay.
Just like leave the meter running or whatever the fuck it is to say don't go away, we'll be right back.
Yeah. You just don't park it at a rapid transit,
Yep.
like bay, essentially.
What do I have on me right now? Let's have a look. Oh fuck, perfect. I'm going to put... I have a book. Here's a book.
Is that a Spectre one?
Yes.
Here's a book. Here's some credits. So you can pay to have this sent to Crane. Logan Centurion, care of Crane at our address.
So you want and sent the other panel.
See, then the thing is going to leave this facility. I'm going to drop another tracking device on it and see if it will track right back to where we are. Plus, prove something, I'm sure.
Okay.
The idea is to prove that this can be used to track people. Track people against their will. By nefarious no gain. Maybe AI death. Sure, they're dangerous and they could be around. Unrelated
They're
to
not.
us in any way.
Well, the Xenon sorts that out. What's Zalo doing?
Catch a rapid transit back to the ship with a basically makeshift ladders where I will have kept my notes and things. So you wanted an explosive normally detectable by the military scanner and then hide it inside something.
Yes, it needs to be hidden within a thing that normally would not be able to be scanned, like a power cell on a Mass Effect, like an Element Zero core on an ESO generator. They wouldn't be able to scan into that because of what it is. So we need to conceal it within something. They would normally go, we can't scan that. Let's rip, but don't also go, let's rip it open and find out why.
Something they obviously couldn't scan.
Now, obviously, the first part I would have done would be to go find out what you can actually slip through in terms of that, like a portable outdoor toaster, maybe. Who knows? I don't know.
Well, it's already delivering and picking up from the docks. The first place I would go is, will it transfer an illicit substance? Like
No, it won't. We already know that for damn sure. Like drugs, anything like that isn't securely shielded. Weapons, it will transfer a weapon that cannot be weapon. Like if there's no ammo or no firing pin or something, it will do that. That's about all I know.
So we can't take
But I haven't told him.
So we can't take knives to them and have them rumble fight.
From there, I'll hit up the extranet and basically do two things. I'll try and find basically the drone shipping rules, so I kind of know what I'm working around.
Yeah.
And also start browsing for for something like the portable outdoor toaster that would be able to slip by, wouldn't be suspicious, and use their shipping rules to try and determine what the best thing to purchase would be.
Extranet might help.
Yeah. I'll do that from the ship.
Or you could ask Rosa to ask her friend about that kind of thing too, because she used to work there. And you're a smart lad who would have thought... Oh, shit, I said the magic words. Never mind. Who might indeed think of that. There we go.
You'll immediately come across that basically any illicit substance is not allowed. Weapons are allowed, but they have to be bereft of an ammo block
Or disarmed or something.
present. So you can ship the ammo block in the same thing as long as it's not in the weapon.
Ah.
Any electronic devices have to be powered down. If a device is on a delay, it will notify. So if it's on standby and something activates, it will void the delivery and return it to its. Yes. Of course, any explosives are not allowed.
Yeah, if you don't know about it. I mean...
So yeah, beyond that standard stuff you'd see at a customs place in an airport is essentially, for the most part, what you can come across.
I do need to ask a pertinent question. Are they like... In the super future that this is, do they have all the stupid TSA stuff like you can't bring water on board because somehow you're going to blow up a plane with water?
No, there's no restriction on water or like food. Like that, there's none of that stupid. You can't transport fruit or vegetables stuff or anything like that.
No, but you can bring the Wu flu.
Yeah.
You can bring your Wu flu, Y flu, and get everyone in coof camps. You can do that, but no, if you try to bring a bottle of water in, you are worse than Hitler.
Confirmed case and what?
Yeah, also Nelson.
Yeah.
I think the Nelson people
He was at the
cleared,
talk concert.
but, yeah.
It's just a bad idea to do these things.
What happens if we send a drone after Tess? She's in the ducks.
Too greasy.
You can actually make an intelligence roll. while you're looking through.
21.
Well, it would be extremely hard for somebody to slip through an explosive device of any kind. You don't see anything about. There's a couple of gaps you notice. One of them is if a substance could somehow, like a biological substance, could somehow sneak through, like be shielded of some kind from being scanned. There might be that. Something else, food, vegetables, even medicines and stuff can go through. The other one is if a device was, because you particularly work on ships and stuff like that, and you kind of think this way. There's nothing in there about non-electronic mechanical devices.
And if it's all done by a scan, you could create a explosive device that's not explosive at time, and a mechanical device could trigger.
Well, it's more like because it's basically there's the hole in the security kind of notice that's like, what if something was like a series of moving metallic parts, for example, but there was no electronics in there whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
So what if like magnets or some other thing like that were to interfere or make something, if non-electronic mechanical devices could be manipulated in some way.
Maybe chemical. That when you open it, it mixes and then
Then it becomes a bomb.
Just out of character, you really need to contact Rosa. Like, really need
Yeah,
to
that's
contact.
my next step.
So those are the two biggest gaps you've seen. It's like if somebody can sneak through a biological thing as just legal biological things, or mechanical versus electronic, like purely mechanical. Something a little more old-fashioned
Yeah.
might actually.
Springs or something.
Yeah, springs and cogs and levers and all that kind of stuff.
well, like an old school human grenade might work.
Well, a grenade, like the contents of the grenade would be detected and.
Yep.
But I mean,
what
if
I'm
it
thinking
wasn't-
is like, does anyone ever really use gunpowder, and would it be a thing that they actually detect in the
Just read
super
of, like,
future?
sulfur and all of the other ingredients. Different uses.
See, if you're thinking like chemical or something, you could send a package of one part of an AB chemical and another package of another part, and
And the
see if
mechanical
either of
system.
those parts are detectable, and then
Send them together.
send them together with a gift box that when you open it, a panel slides up and they mix, and then air is exposed to it, and then it goes boom.
Oh dear, where would we find a substance that did that?
Or a fruit of some kind. Some kind of like the Invictian pineapple.
Rosa? Yo, Ken. Hey, your friend you said worked at the shipping company. Yeah. Would you be able to get me in contact with her?
Yeah, I'll forward your details. What's it got you working on?
Basically, I'm trying to work out how to get things that aren't supposed to get through.
Like illicit substances and drugs and stuff?
Well, it's like dangerous paper.
So
Like an explosive.
so how about fruits where you combine the two and they explode?
You have such a fruit?
I've tried some. The cooking it was a little bit disastrous, but yeah, they explode if you mix like two certain different kinds of fruit.
That could work.
Well, I mean, Rosina, but you can actually ask her about it. I was staying with them when we sort of had that mild disaster. So you could ask her what they're called for.
Oh yeah, that would be great. I just also wanted to ask her about if she knew anything about their regulations for processing stuff before it shipped, if it hadn't changed.
Yeah, well, she's a smart cookie. I'll pass along her contact details and kiss that club.
Will do.
I'm just going to stay here at the apartment, so see you when you're done.
What was her name again?
Rosina.
It's like Nizina, but less good.
And less likely to create killer robots.
That has never happened to your knowledge.
So once I get the contact information, I'll call Brazil.
Hello, who's this?
This is Zala. I work with Rosa.
Oh, you're the Quarian.
Yeah. I understand you work at the shipping company.
Yes,
We're originally laid off.
I'm here now.
I had some questions I wanted to run by you.
Sure.
But we should probably talk in person. I don't think they're obviously as encrypted as ours are. In fact, most obviously aren't. Ours are very rare. Special, low game level security stuff. Do you know where the apartment is? Our apartment.
No.
No. Got a warehouse. I don't know where that is yet. There's a dock where a ship is. You can meet outside that. That'll be loud enough so that people won't be able to overhear you. I'll send you a docking bay. Let me know when you're free and we can talk.
Okay, I'm trying to sort things out here.
Yeah, do whatever you got to do first.
Yeah, does that my old coat still work?
Rosa also mentioned something about fruit that there was a rather unfortunate cooking incident with.
Oh, it was 2 fruits.
Yeah.
There are 2 aspiring fruits, but you...
Well, you know.
You mix them together, they cause a chemical reaction that's basically a small explosion. He was quite entertained by if you got the juice of one of them on the knife and then you cut the other, it causes spark.
Ooh. Could you just send me the names of those fruits and maybe if you had somewhere I could purchase them from?
Sure.
You're on the watch list. Yeah.
Some fruit names sent to you.
Sweet. And then I'll try to order. Actually, yeah. So Logan will get a request, a purchasing order for said fruit.
Solid. Yeah, boss? I've only got a few moments before Navina sets off this little thing for me to scurry after. So make it quick. Why on earth are you buying fruit? Wait. Are these by any chance the Rosa exploded fruit? Yeah, that's the one. Purchase fruit.
Done.
I'll send I'll just like make sure that you send Tiala the invoice.
If I'd just working with the fruits, and I probably don't have to shield them from scans. Then a mechanical system instead of an electronic system. That would save us buying some kind of weird appliance. Right, I'll start prototyping ideas for a mechanical system that could introduce fruit in a few various ways until I have time until I get the fruit and can practice with the best results.
And then you get a lunchbox with a couple of compartments, but when you take off the thing, it takes out the middle.
I did order a number of the fruit so I could experiment with them.
Okay, Logan and Nazir.
Yeah, I'm just going to wait for a book-sized package to come out
Yeah.
and position myself sort of so it would be heading off towards where and do the same thing.
Or you'll get a you also get a heads up from Nazina that tells you because there's a few sort of packages. So she'll be like, it's that one coming there now. So there's the package. Fix check.
This is where I fuck it up, everyone. The important bit. I just have to send this book over and over. Oh dear. That it does not reach 15.
So your thing just fails.
Fabricate a new one. Ranged attack, because
Yeah,
now
I'm gonna say it's
this becomes an attack now. I've got all
So
kinds
you're
of
gonna
shit.
throw it now because
I should have specified I was camping and aiming, because then I can't miss.
This phase,
I
ready to
rolled
throw.
better
Scope
than.
comes up.
Well, it's one less, but
Well, you need more. You need a higher.
I've also got a bab and a bunch of other shit.
So what did you get to in total? Did you
Okay.
beat 20 is basically what I need to know.
Easy.
Okay.
I do that without bab.
Okay. So yeah, you're just on the back of it.
I hope you're in the car already. Same thing. We follow it. I mean, we know where it's going, but we have to prove that
Yes.
it's getting there, so
you
we have
hop
to
in-
stay within
So you
range.
hop in the car and there's a squirming quarry above in the ear. She slipped into the car and is trying to adjust herself to sit back upright again.
You.
Why, hello there.
Yeah, wasted my nat 20, I'm good. I love it when that fucking happens. This is your fault.
You know you can't fail.
Meanwhile,
No, I need to not. I
Yeah.
need to not. Normally I'd be fine with this, but I got that. I'm cool. I'm actually over that now, I feel.
Either that or you just go timestamp.
I mean, obviously. Just got a compilation. It seems to be leading us right to our place, right?
That's where we're supposed to go.
I mean, I know that, but we have to follow it. Just go
Yeah.
where we expect
I
it.
don't know how it works when they're supposed to deliver to a person.
Well, that's why I specified Crane, who was in the apartment. But I said care of him because it's my book and I'm not giving him the book. He'll just read it.
No, we won't.
Trying to gain all of its secrets.
Crane. Oh god, it's like a demented kid. My soul is dying. I just sent a book to me, care of you, at the apartment. Okay. If the book arrives, don't open it. Just put it on the table for me. Thank you very much, Crane. Okay. Bye.
Hand me some chocolate. Wait, I've got a big. This is what restores you after they suck your happiness out.
Okay.
Do you want to have a big?
I'm fine, thanks. I'm watching my figure.
Of course, you're in a suit. You wouldn't want to grow out of it.
No.
Oh well. Oh well.